What's going on, webheads? Welcome back to another video on the Spider Pops channel, and today we are bringing you another Spidey news, and it should just be a really awesome one for today because we got a few Funko things to go over for today, as well as some news for the Spider Pops channel, which is pretty awesome. At the end, I will be explaining exactly what we were doing this past week and why we were a bit inconsistent in terms of uploads on the channel, so we will be going over that at the end, so make sure to stick around till then. And yeah, it should just be a really awesome Spidey news for today.
Web-spinning Spider-Man, small webs, big webs, Spider-Man webs are catchy webs. Webs around fingers, webs around legs, webs, webs, web-spinning Spider-Man.
Web-spinning Spider-Man with fly-away action pack and web-spinning fluid.
Alright, first up, we're going to start with all of the Funko news that we have to go over for today. And up first, it is actually going to be relating to the brand new Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage movie. And that trailer just released and was absolutely sick. I am super excited for that movie, and I'm really stoked that they're actually bringing Carnage into movie form. He is a pretty interesting character in the comics, and one of the most intense Spider-Man villains to say the least, but I'm just super excited about that movie. Woody Harrelson will be playing Carnage, and he's just a phenomenal actor, so I am super excited for that movie. And to go along with that, Funko actually just recently announced that they will be releasing actual pops for this Venom 2 movie. I do not believe they actually released pops for the first Venom movie, so this is actually going to be really cool. It is going to be, I believe, the first version of the movie Venom in pop form. So we're going to be having a Funko Pop of the movie Venom, as well as a movie version of the brand new Carnage played by Woody Harrelson, and that will just be really awesome. And going along with that, they will also be having a jumbo size Carnage, and that should just be a really cool one to add to the collection. I'm not sure when they say jumbo size whether they mean a 10-inch or a 6-inch, so it could be a 10-inch Carnage, which could be really cool. So I'm pretty excited for all of those to come out, and I will definitely be going over those if we manage to pick them up once they release. It is something that is just going to be really cool, seeing how exactly they incorporate Carnage into that movie universe, and therefore being able to eventually add Spider-Man into their movie villain verse, because they are setting up a really awesome Sinister Six. And I am super excited for the brand new Spider-Man No Way Home movie to come out this December. So yeah, pretty stoked about these new Venom 2 pops. Let me know down in the comments down below what you guys actually think of those Venom pops, because I think they're actually really cool. I've heard some people not too happy at the new look of the Carnage, as they think he is not as red as he is supposed to be. But he is just a really awesome character in the comics, and I think he is still going to look really scary and really awesome in the movie. And just recently, the Marvel Blacklight Carnage that we actually have in the collections just jumped up to be my most valuable Funko Pop in my collection, so that is pretty interesting. He is now approximated at around $230 on the Funko app, so that is something pretty interesting to note too. And I believe it has got to have something to do with the brand new Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage movie. So yeah, just really stoked about those pops. But up next, we actually have a few things that were just recently announced by Funko. So I am pretty stoked at all of these, and there's actually a bunch of new soda figures, and they will actually be releasing 2 brand new Underdog soda figures, which is going to include the Klondike Cat, and the chase version of that awesome soda figure is actually going to be flocked. So that is really cool. I'm super stoked anytime they make any of the flocked soda figures. We'll probably have a video later this week of us opening up the Woodsy Owl soda figures from WonderCon, which should just be pretty cool, so make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss out on that one. But up next, they actually announced that they are going to be making a Energizer Bunny soda figure, and that is going to be really cool. That is a really awesome ad icon. I do not believe I have any of the Energizer Bunny Funko Pops, but they are just really cool. I've seen a few of them in person. But the chase for that Energizer Bunny is actually going to be metallic, and he is going to be, I don't know if it's actually considered metallic or more of just like he's going to be complete silver, because it's going to be a completely different looking Energizer Bunny, and it's going to look super cool for sure. But then after that, there is actually going to be a Batmite that is going to be released. We actually have the metallic Batmite that was a box lunch exclusive, I believe, and that one is actually a really cool Funko Pop. But they will be releasing a Batmite soda figure now, and I believe the chase for that one is actually going to be Batmite in a black costume as opposed to a blue costume, so that is just going going to be really cool. I will probably not be picking that one up for my collection, but if I ever see it, I will definitely make sure to show it off for you guys on the channel. But then the last one that I actually saw that they released is something that is pretty spectacular, because for the longest time before Carnage just recently took first place on the Funko app in terms of price, our most valuable Funko Pop was actually Sloth from the Goonies, and is one that my sibling actually got me a while ago, back in like 2013 or something, for Christmas, and I've just had it ever since, and it is just a really awesome Funko Pop. But that one I believe is valued at around $220 or something around there on the Funko app, so that one has definitely been up there for a very long time. But they're actually going to be making a brand new Sloth soda figure, and that is just really cool. I will probably be getting a couple of those to try to get the chase on the channel, because the chase of that one is actually really cool, and it's going to be Sloth in kind of like his pirate outfit that he has at the end. And it is just super cool, and he's got his hat on and his Superman t-shirt on underneath, and it is just a super cool pop. I believe there is a much more expensive version of Sloth that is similar to the one that I have, that was actually a con exclusive, and I believe it is actually him with his Superman shirt. But since they're releasing all new Goonies pops this year, they decided to make an all new Sloth soda figure, so those are going to be really cool, and I'm super stoked to hopefully eventually open those up on the channel, and I will definitely let you guys know once we actually find a place to get those at, and that just should be really cool. But that is actually going to do it for all of the Funko news we actually have to go over for this video. Moving on, we are going to be talking about some news for the channel that is just super exciting. And with that being said, every Friday we are actually going to be starting up our brand new Gaming Fridays, because we actually just got the PlayStation 5 camera, so we will be streaming on the PlayStation 5 every Friday. And right now we will be playing a horror game for a bit of time, which is something that is very new for me. And we are actually playing Resident Evil 8, which is Resident Evil Village, I suppose. But we will probably be playing that every Friday until we actually beat the game. Make sure you guys go check out the last stream that we actually put up. We played for, I believe, 4 hours at first, and it was definitely a struggle. I do not do well with horror games. I am not much of a horror movie person, just because I get scared rather easily. So, okay. 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 It's okay. We're okay. Maybe. Oh God, I hope so. No. I'm not going to Narnia right now. No. Go away. No one's home. This is definitely me stepping out of my comfort zone just a little bit, because I usually watch walkthroughs of horror games if I am interested enough in the story. And I have seen absolutely zero walkthroughs of this game, and we are just going to be completing it for all of you guys. I've already had quite a bit of jump scares while playing it so far. So yeah, just a pretty scary game, and hopefully we'll be able to get through to the end. We are still looking for Rose. But yeah, just something pretty cool that we will be adding to the channel every week, and we will be doing our Gaming Fridays, where we will be streaming some of the games we play on the PS5, and we will be having a face cam while we do it the whole time. So make sure you guys tune in every Friday. We'll probably be doing it later, because right now we are playing a game that is intended for more of a mature audience. So I would suggest anyone below the age of 17 maybe do not tune into the Gaming Fridays until we are maybe playing a different game, because Resident Evil is definitely a bit graphic at times. But that being said, we will be streaming some awesome PlayStation 5 games every Friday, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys there in the streams. You'll get a chance to interact with your friendly neighborhood Spider Pops, and it should just be a really awesome time. So yeah, just make sure you guys tune into those on Fridays. And then up next, we are actually going to be discussing what exactly we were working on this past week while we were not uploading any videos to the Spider Pops channel, other than our first Gaming Friday stream. And that being said, you notice I actually do not have on my usual web shooters that I have on today. So right now we are actually not capable of making our outros like we usually do. So this past week, we actually took it upon ourselves to make some brand new Spider Pops web shooters, and these ones that we make are actually based on the web shooters from Spider-Man Homecoming, and they are just really cool, and I feel like a lot more functional than the ones I made before based on Spider-Man Far From Home. So I'm super stoked to be able to introduce these to you guys. I was able to create this from cardboard and paper and springs and magnets, and just was able to craft this together thanks to a really awesome video from a super amazing YouTuber that goes by Sean's Craft, and it is just a really awesome channel that goes over and makes a whole bunch of really awesome stuff completely out of cardboard and really affordable materials. So make sure you guys go check out his channel. I'll put a link to the video to where we made these web shooters actually down below, so you guys can check that out if you are interested in making some of these yourself. But we actually have right here our brand new Spider Pops web shooters, and we got ourselves a right one and a left one right here, and they are based off of the web shooters from Spider-Man Homecoming. So they are really cool. We have our little web bullet right there. This is just a really functional catch mechanism that actually holds the web in place, but it is just really cool. Once we flex that, the web is released, and it is just super awesome because all we need to load it are these really cool web cartridges and one of these specially made web shooter missiles. So this is just really cool, and it took me quite a bit of time to be able to paint this and actually get this functioning and working, but I feel like it was definitely worth it because these are very functional, I believe. We'll actually put these on right now for all of you guys to see. We actually have a rubber band closure that we modified from the one in the video, which was actually closed by magnets, but this one should be a lot better actually for the Spider Pop suit and should hopefully not tear it up as much. But this is just super cool. As you can see, it's on my wrist right now, and all I gotta do is pull the trigger and it will shoot. So really awesome. These are just super cool. I'll be wearing these for all of our future Spider Pops videos until maybe we eventually make a Mark 7 of these web shooters, because I believe right now these are the Spider Pops web shooters Mark 6 at this point, because we have made 5 prior versions to these ones, and right now I think this is the most refined version of the Spider Pops web shooter that we have made so far. So this is just really cool. We got 2 of these right here to be able to put on, and there we go. We got ourselves both of our Spider Pops web shooters on, and these are just super cool. I feel like they look really awesome on the Spider Pop suit, and they are just really functional. So I'm super stoked about all of these. And that is actually what we have been working on this past week on the Spider Pops channel. So really awesome. I'm super glad that I was able to get these made. It definitely took quite a bit of patience, cardboard, and springs. So yeah, I'm just super stoked that these are done and that we actually have these to show off for you guys on the channel. But as you can see, all we have to do is load the Spider Pops web cartridge in, and it clicks in like so. And then you take the other one and you load it like so, and it just clicks in right there thanks to these awesome magnets that we have put inside. And now we got ourselves 2 loaded and functioning web shooters, which we will use throughout the course of this channel. So that is super cool. We got ourselves both of the Mark 6 Spider Pops web shooters right here, and that is what I've been working on this past week. So if you guys were wondering where I have been trying to craft these web shooters to be functional and use on the channel for all of you guys. So yeah, something that is pretty cool. But that is actually going to do it for today's Spidey news on the Spider Pops channel. Make sure to tune in hopefully this Tuesday, because we have a lot of videos that are actually in the works, so we should hopefully have one out that is pretty cool then. I think we will hopefully be going over the brand new Marvel Blacklight Pops, which we have to show off for all of you guys on the Spider Pops channel. So make sure you tune into that video and are subscribed with bell notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the webtastic action, because it is just going to be a blast. But that is going to do it for today's Spidey news on the Spider Pops channel. And yeah, hopefully we see you guys Tuesday. But just make sure you guys are staying safe out there, staying frosty, and having fun, of course. Have an amazing rest of your day, webheads. Bye-bye.